Okay, my name is Isaac, and your name is?
Rico Suave.
Okay. Let me start with who I am and what we do here. So you get a generalized idea of what we do. So start. My name is Isaac Bowen. I've been working at Seneca Social Services for 4 years. I attended Seneca College and I did the social service worker program with immigrants and refugees for 2 years, and I've been working here ever since. Before we could start anything, I need to show you about our consent form. The consent form basically shows confidentiality in the policies that our organization goes through, and if anything was to be told, or it's just basically between us two. But if anything was to be life-threatening, I could tell my boss or the authorities. Is that fine?
What if I refuse to sign?
You could read it first off and see what you don't agree with, and then we can start from there.
Alright, sounds good. But I'm not gonna snitch on anyone. I'm just not that dude.
I understand where you're coming from, Rico. You won't be snitching on anybody. Anyone.
Well, I'm having a weird feeling about this. I don't know, man.
I can assure you that you won't have to snitch on anyone. For any reason. Please trust me.
Alright, cool.
Sounds good. Okay, sign here. And we can get started with the interviews.
Alright, sounds good.
Have the sign? Yes. Great. Tell me, what happened? How'd you get here?
Well, my dad's a crackhead, and I live with my mom and my 2 brothers. Just trying to go to college and high school right now. Things aren't going so well. Yeah, I've been in trouble with the law a few times. Sold crack, sold drugs, various drugs. Now, just trying to get on the straight and narrow, but life is hard. I just need some help.
Okay. You say that you live with your mom and 2 brothers.
Yes.
Right? Do they know of all these things you've been going through?
Well, my mom knows, but my brothers are oblivious.
They're oblivious?
Yes.
Oblivious. Okay. So, wouldn't you think you're like a type of role model for them?
I do. That's why I try to keep it from them. I don't want them to know. But sooner or later they will find out. I just want them to be at the right age when they find out.
At the right age when they find out, you do what you do, I guess.
Yes.
Okay, and what type of role model are you trying to be to your brothers, knowing that you do?
Well, right now it's just for financial purposes. I don't want them to grow up obviously to become drug dealers, but sometimes it's how life is. I want them to go to school, get a good education. That's why I'm trying to go to school and get a good education, so I can show them. That's basically it.
So, you say that it's for financial, right?
Yes.
You're trying to use this money that you get from whatever you're doing to go to college?
Well, to keep my mom and my family working, put food on the table. My mom has a job, 2 jobs, but it's still hard for her. So, me being the man of the house, I have to provide somehow. So, I do what I do, and yeah.
Okay, I understand. You say something about your father being a crackhead?
Yes.
Like, how did that come about?
Well, I don't really know him that well, but he was there for like a few years. Mom told me he was, the dope head, so he's not really a big part of my life, but
have you ever tried to ask him why?
Not really. I don't really talk to him like that.
Okay.
It's his decision.
His decision?
Yes.
Okay, I see. Have you chose what school you want to go to?
Well, I want to go to school for engineering, so any school that accepts me, I guess, for engineering. My marks aren't that great, but I'm trying my hardest, so I guess I should try a little harder, but if I get accepted to any school, I guess I'll go. I just want to go into college and tell my mom I became something.
And at this point in time, have you like chosen any schools or?
Well, I've applied to a few schools. I've applied to York. I've applied to a few universities. Applied to colleges. Don't really expect to get into university. Hopefully I get to college. Maybe Humber or Seneca. We'll see how life goes.
You should come to Seneca. Good environment. Okay. So. So you're wearing a White Sox hat. You like the White Sox?
Yeah, they are. Yeah. Like baseball. Just needed a hat for my hair. Having a bad day.
Bad hair day, huh?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. How did you find your way here? Was it a good commute or a bad commute?
It was alright. It's just too much traffic.
A lot of traffic on the way. Highway or
Bus.
on the bus? Okay. That's good. Okay, so what I'm gonna do for you is I'm gonna try my hardest to get you to that level of schooling that you want to get to. So before that, what's your greatest? What was the highest you've been in high school?
Well, right now I'm in my grade 12 year. I failed a couple grades, failed a couple classes. Just trying to get a few more credits to graduate and get my diploma. So hopefully that goes well. I can get my diploma.
Okay. So you're working towards your diploma.
Yes.
Okay. So how many credits do you think you roughly have?
I need about four or five more credits. So I have like 26 or so.
4 or 5. That's okay. That's work out. You know, you can go to like our alternative school. We can help. We can assist you get the process into getting into that school, and I guess we can work from there. Sounds good. Good. Okay. So you say this. You say your mom. So basically, your mom takes care of the two of you, right?
3 of us.
The 3. Sorry. Yeah. And does she work like 2 jobs or just 1?
Well, she works one job in the morning. I think she's at a factory, and then she works another job in the nighttime. So she's not home till around 11, 12. So usually I have to get home. My brothers and I'm just doing my thing. It's hard for me to take care of them because when my mom not home, sometimes I'm not home because I gotta make money. So my bros have to be independent themselves, like how I was at a younger age. I don't know. It's hard to take care of 2. I don't know how my mom takes care of all 3 of us. It's hard. I'm just trying to make money to support them. Trying to go to school. Yeah, life is hard right now. So I'm just trying to find a good way out. Future, a nice clean slate. I don't want to sell drugs for the rest of my life. Hopefully. And yeah.
I see. See, it's a hard life, huh?
It is a very hard life.
I can see how it could be a hard life. Yeah, I can't say that I feel your pain, but I sure understand where you're coming from, right? But now you're saying we're talking about family. Let's go over high school. You said you're in your last year, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You participate in any like extracurriculars?
Yeah, well, in grade 9 I was on the soccer team, and I was pretty good. I don't want to boost myself, but I was one of the main players. I used to even play on a rep team because they had like a Canadian Tire program where underprivileged youth could play. So I was pretty good. I had my coach was telling me if I kept it up, I would be in a college maybe to play soccer one day. But it's hard to focus, making money, helping my family, and play soccer at the same time. It's really time consuming. So I had to pick one over the other. My coach would always be on me, like, why aren't you playing? But I never really wanted to talk to him. I didn't think he would understand where I was coming from or even judging me. So, I just told him I didn't really want to play soccer. I wanted to focus on my studies. So, yeah, and that was that. I wish I could still play soccer. I wish I kept going on that path.
Do you feel you can go back at any time?
Oh, yeah, I think I can. If I get back into it, I think I'll still be able to play.
Okay. So you say you didn't develop a trust with your coach?
It's more like me and him never really talked like that. Like I never really, it was just a coach. He wasn't like someone I could go see and talk to. I never really like talking to people. I'd rather talk to myself, myself.
Right.
It's always been like that.
Well, I thank you. Well, thank you very much for opening up to me, because this is a big step towards your future. But, you start here. It all starts here.
I appreciate that.
So, playing soccer, isn't the season coming up soon?
Well, the MLS season is over, but I always watch like Premier League. Always watch. My favorite team would be Arsenal. Love Arsenal. Favorite player would be it's either Messi or Ibrahimovic. I've always wanted to go overseas, travel to see the other places there are. It would be amazing if I could go professional.
And it could happen.
Could happen.
As long as you try. So, what school did you say you went to?
Well, I used to go to Ainsley, middle school.
Middle school.
Yes, and for grade 9 I went to George Harvey, and I was on the soccer team there.
George Harvey?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
On Jane and Eglinton?
Yes.
Wow. I used to go there too,
Oh, really?
Yeah, a couple of years back.
See the banner for the grade 9 soccer team? Yeah, I was a big part of that. We won the championship.
Really?
We scored.
All the basketball banners are all from state, not state, national championships. Mr. Van Dyke still there?
That I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Best coach ever. But yeah, let's talk about. So what are you trying to get out of this money making drug game, I guess? Like, are you gonna end or are you gonna continue?
Yeah, I want to end. I don't want to be selling drugs for the rest of my life. It was just something I had to do to make some money. Couldn't really get a job. I came here also looking for a way to get a job, but it's hard for me to get a job.
A job?
Yeah.
A job we can definitely help you with. Because I think we even have an opening for a youth apprenticeship. You might want to apply for that. But first you need like a resume, and we could help you with that too. We have people that come here on Tuesdays and Thursdays that can help you do your essay. Do your, what is it called? Sorry, I just lost the words. Help you do your resume, your cover letters, and your interview skills. Right? Would you be interested in taking those classes?
For sure, I would come. And definitely try to get help from them. Probably not on Tuesdays, but Thursdays I would come.
Thursdays?
Yes.
Okay, so if I put you in that program, you promise you'll
try to come for sure. Especially if you're offering help, I wouldn't deny help. They're sincere.
I really hope so. Your words, you don't really, I guess, trust anybody but yourself. So I'm gonna try to be there to help you. So we can become better, I guess, counselor youth, and to help you get to where you want to be in life. Right? Okay. So I guess for this week, this is all we can do because we're timed up. So next Thursday I'll see you, I guess. Alright?
Sounds good.
Alright.
Thank you.